You being small-minded is literally fucking ruining your life, bro. The limiting beliefs that you have and the assumptions that you just jump to is killing your entire future. Boys, my name is Brandon, as you know by now, and I help young men literally fucking in every facet of life, bro, and what I've learned in the past 4.5 years. And I created a community. The first link's in the description. I'm not going to go into depth about what it's about. There's a whole fucking 30-minute long video explaining what the community is about, okay? But the reason I'm making this video is because I launched my community. And I started to pay attention to some of the hate comments and going on other creators' profiles and looking at their videos and looking at the hate comments. And I realized, bro, so many of you are fucked because of yourself, because of the limiting beliefs that you have. And it's literally why you haven't gotten anywhere with your life. Why you're sitting here and commenting on somebody else's grind, shitting on them. And I don't mean to sound like a dickhead, but I'm going to have to. I'm going to sound like the bad guy in this video because it's the only way that you're going to improve and it's going to help you out. And so if I have to sound like a fucking dickhead to do that, so be it. Listen, guys, like I said, I see a lot of creators, okay, turning their platforms into businesses, right? They're creating communities, they're selling digital products or whatever it is. They're setting up their online business how it's supposed to be set up. And then you see it's like this group and their audience goes from, oh, hey, you know what? Fuck you for helping me out in every single video that you've posted and you know, providing this free value. Now that you give some of your viewers the option to become more committed and pay for certain things, I no longer like you. You are no longer authentic. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Boys, if you understand how the world works, number one, nothing is free. Yes, I come on here to help you guys, right? And I make these videos because I know exactly what it's like. But would I really be doing it for free if I got nothing out of it? Probably the fuck not, right? I would take my time and go into working more on like another business that I have or hanging out with my family. And so when I see some comments on other creators' platforms and people are shitting on them, or if it's mine, for example, it's like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? If I wanted to run a charity, if all of these other people wanted to run a charity, they would have opened a fucking charity, not a business. They probably wouldn't be posting on YouTube if they weren't getting paid for it. And so a lot of you are literally have these beliefs in your mind that you need to completely change, bro. Nothing in this world is free. Understand, everything comes at a cost. We can even sit here, and I want to give you the example of like your boys, right? Some dudes that you have that you like, that you hang out with, even if both of you are broke. And when I mean everything comes with a cost, everything has a cost. You two wouldn't be boys if you didn't gain something from that relationship, meaning like that feeling you get when you're hanging out with your boy, right? Like that trust. There's always something, like something comes at a cost, right? There's some kind of value there, because if there was no value there, it doesn't always have to be monetary. You two wouldn't be friends because the relationship wouldn't make sense for you. And that's the problem a lot of you have. You've put this limiting fucking belief that you've been taught or that you pulled out of your fucking ass trying to connect dots in your head without actually researching and doing more due diligence on a certain topic, okay? The best way I want to put this for you, okay, is like, I'm going to talk about a couple examples over the last 2 days that I've seen from some of my boys, right, that I've hopped on calls with. I'm just going to be giving you guys these examples. I'm not bashing on anybody here. If you're watching this, fucking love you guys, all right? So I hopped on calls specifically with two gentlemen, and they were interested in starting a personal brand, you know, really taking their knowledge and implying it online to make some money. Okay, so I hopped on calls with these gentlemen to get them started, and I mentioned the cost. We go over everything, and then when it really comes down to it, one of the dudes goes, "Shout out my boy, man. I just bought a Camaro last week, and I've kind of been put in a situation, and I'm not sure, like, I don't know if I have the money right now. Let me get back to you," right? Beautiful, great, no problem with that. But it's like, for example, you guys will take all of this money and go buy something that's literally bullshit, okay? Like a car or whatever. It doesn't have to be bullshit, okay? Say it's something, right? Because you're gaining something from that. Again, everything comes with a cost. So you go buy this. Or the other gentleman, okay, says he's making $18,000 a month. Shout out my boy. And now he wants to take his talents to the online business and really scale that way. And so now he's making $18,000 a month. And the point I'm getting at with that, okay, is like you guys will spend all of this money or all of your attention on certain things. But when it comes down to it, to actually spend money on like online education, all of these fucking excuses and all of this dumb shit that you're playing around in your head because of these limiting beliefs that you have and the way you've been taught things start to spill out, right? And you're like, bro, Brandon, what do you mean? Dude, a lot of you go to college, okay, and pay literally hundreds of thousands of dollars without questioning anything. The credibility of the college or you know, whatever fucking school it is, right? You go and it's usually the better school, the more expensive it is, and the more you want to go there, right? And you, mind you too, right? You're fucking learning from people that don't even have a business themselves. That's a different topic. But then when it comes to investing into knowledge online, okay, so specifically like finding a mentor or joining a community, and this reason I use those specific examples is literally because of the fucking hate that I consistently see across other platforms and in my comment section, other people's comment section. It's like, so now instead of literally working with somebody directly that's done it, you've seen the proof, all these excuses start to spill out of your mouth, right? And oh, but I don't know. But like if you were to go buy a car or if you were to go to college, you don't fucking question anything. You're trying to get a degree in fucking whatever it is, and they make you take classes that have nothing to do with that. As opposed to like online education, you're literally learning about the certain subject and that certain subject that you want to learn about because it's dedicated to that. You know exactly pretty much what you're paying for, right? And it just blows my fucking mind, bro. Because number one, think about the difference in cost, right? Like, guys, most communities or most working with most mentors to a certain extent is not going to cost you $100,000, right? Yes, it will at the higher levels, but we can understand that we're not talking about the highest level right here. We're more so just talking about a little below that, right? And so it's like, you're willing to go spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on this site, no questions asked, and thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars on cars, right? But you're not willing to invest in yourself into online education. Guys, I dropped out of college 4.5 years ago. That doesn't mean I'm not educated. It means that I strictly just decided to, instead of investing in this fucking systemal education or systematic education or the educational system that's been built by the government or whoever the fuck it is, I dropped out of that education and started investing into online education. Okay? Literally, before I even dropped out, bro, I joined paid communities. I think it was like $317 a month or $270 a month. I don't fucking remember. Something along those lines. I never stopped learning, but you can see the shift that happened. Okay? And I invested into online education. And that a lot of you are going to sit here and fucking just talk shit on online education when this online education is 10 times fucking better than any of these bullshit ass degrees. Let me tell you that right now, bro. And so it's literally just like, why won't you invest into the online education? Again, back to the title of this video. It's because of the limiting beliefs that you have. You think that every community is a bullshit community. You think that every mentorship or whatever, whoever you decide to work with is like a bullshit mentorship. Or like it's hard for you to justify why you should work with him, even though he's shown proof of concept and proof that he's done it. It's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you sound like a dumbass when I see, like, a comment I saw is, if you were doing it to help others, why charge for it? Bro, like, what kind of a fucking dumbass question is that? I'm running a business here, not a fucking charity. Right? Why not get paid and help people at the same time? There's a reason you're broke and fucking commenting on these posts, right? And again, I'm going to have to sound like the bad guy. I'm sorry. The other thing is, on top of that, guys, when you now decide to take your beliefs and switch them and understand how open they actually need to be, when you take your own money and you commit it to something, you are going to be more committed, more invested because you had to pay with it. Because whatever that thing is came at a cost. Things that are free don't have any fucking value. Let me be honest with, like, there's no, if they were paid, they would have more value to it. I promise you. And in some way, shape, or form, if somebody dropped like a free course or whatever it is, or a free mentorship, free community, they're getting paid somehow. Let me tell you that. If it's through affiliate links or whatever the fuck it is. So understand, everything is coming at a cost regardless. And then yet you're going to sit here and have all these limiting beliefs in your life, in online education, that are literally prohibiting you from moving forward. And that's why you usually see in the comment sections of like a creator or whatever it is, the people commenting are stuck and they're going to be fucked for the rest of their life, while the people that are actually in the community are the ones growing and trying, and they're making things work because they've already taken the step, bro. They're not questioning anything. They're just fucking jumping. They figure out how to swim. They figure out the temperature of the water. And you're over here, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I don't know if I should join this. Bro, just fucking do. Just start fucking doing. What I want you to do is go join a paid community, or go invest in some kind of online education. Go buy a book at the fucking bookstore on your own, not that the college is telling you to buy. College textbooks are like fucking $500, $1,000, $2,000, and you don't question it. Yet you question this over here that's way more fucking valuable, obviously depending on whatever it is you decide to go and do. And it's just because of the limiting beliefs you have. And so you need to start opening your mind, brothers. You need to start understanding how the world works. Nothing is free in this life, bro. Believe me. Onto that topic, right? Like, for example, I want to talk about opportunity cost real quick, and I'll make another video on this. But the gentleman that I hopped on a call with yesterday or 2 days ago, I don't remember. He was making $18,000 a month. Okay, and my mentorship's a couple thousand, right? And he's looking at a couple different mentorships to join, which is obviously, a good thing, right? Always do your due diligence and understand where you're going. But what I'm getting at is, think about how much time and the opportunity cost that he is leaving on the table. Because essentially, depending on how long he's been looking for, say he's been looking to work with somebody for 3 months. Okay? Essentially now he's wasted 3 fucking months. Instead of just jumping in and starting and learning and, all right, this didn't work, boom, 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 boom. Because there's always something to be learned regardless, right? He's now wasted 3 months. Say he started working with somebody just the day he decided to, all right, you know what, fuck it, I'm not going to look anywhere, I'm just going to work with this guy, right? First month could have been something, whatever. And then second month, say he started making money the second and third month, right? Because you usually don't start making money as soon as you start something. Say he made $5,000 his first month, 10 grand his second month. So in that 3 month period, he made 15 grand. And so now, because he's been looking and debating his options and taking his time and all of this bullshit for 3 months, what did he lose? He lost 3 months of his time, number one, and $15,000, number two. And it's like, usually, guys, the information you don't know will always be your biggest expense. The procrastination, bro, instead of literally just jumping in, like I said, you guys do all of this bullshit in between. Okay? The best thing you can do is just start, bro. They say the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time to plant a tree is now, is today. Plant the fucking tree right now. Oh, well, I don't know what tree to plant. Just plant the fucking tree, bro, regardless. And that's pretty much sums it up for this video, boys. Like, I literally just wanted to come on here and let you guys know that you need to continuously be learning, okay? Onto the video I literally posted 2 days ago. Like, your limiting beliefs are fucking you over because you think certain stuff to be true, but when you really think about where did you get that information from? Nowhere. You're trying to connect dots. You haven't done any research and due diligence into the topic or whatever it is you're doing. And so you need to start opening your mind. And you need to consistently doing this, because to this day I can still find myself in certain areas of my life having this problem, right? But it's continuous practice, continuous evolvement and opening of the mind, and not thinking everything you come across is a fucking scam, bro. If every single online investment I made was a fucking scam and I thought it was a scam and I didn't do it, bro, I would be nowhere near where I am today. Literally 2 months ago, I spent, no, not 2 months ago, a couple months ago, I spent $10,000 on mentorships, on gaining access to certain groups here. And yet some of you are going to bullshit and not be able to spend a couple $100, $10, $20, $30 a month on fucking online education because you call it a scam. Like, are you fucking stupid? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? And so literally, guys, you have to be continuously evolving. You have to be continuously learning. You have to be continuously questioning things and why they are the way they are. Okay, this, and then connect the dots. Don't just try to fucking connect dots in your bullshit ass head without looking into anything. Because that's what's leading to your limiting beliefs. You're thinking in the way you've been taught to think. So you need to change the way you think moving forward so that because, guys, there's a book I read, okay? Everything stems from the mind. Your beliefs, your actions. Your actions lead to results in your life changing. Like, it all stems in here. So you need to open up this thing right here. All right. As you guys can see, I just got a fresh fucking cut. Okay, I know I'm him. I'm that boy. Don't mind. Had to just mention that real quick. But guys, that's all I had to say for this video. Like I said in the beginning, I just launched my fucking community. Obviously, it's not free. The more when you have to pay for something, the more committed you are. And I don't want a fucking bunch of bullshitters and chatbots and all this shit in there. This is supposed to be for the fucking boys. Okay, you can check it out in the link in the description as well. There's a whole 35-minute long video entailing what goes into it. Okay. On top of that, guys, if you want to work with me personally, you can apply to do so down below for a 3-month period. And then, guys, as always, I have a free training. You can go check out, and all my Instagram and shit is there as well. So, boys, with that being said, please, I hope you take this literally. I hope you watch this video and it changes your fucking life. Okay? From now on, I want you to literally start opening the way you think about things. Open your mind. And I promise you, in you opening your mind, bro, you'll start to realize things better than you have now at this point in life. And on top of that, you'll start to, like, dude, a limiting belief could be costing you so much money, and it is, right? But, like, until you figure that out, you won't realize how fucked you are and how fucked you've been fucking yourself. Your biggest expense will always know what you don't know, and that's why at the highest level, people continuously pay to get into groups, to pay for knowledge. They continuously pay to open their mind and have different ways of thinking come into themselves. So you at the bottom level have to do it as well. That's the only way you're going to grow. So, boys, with that being said, I fucking love you guys. Not much else I can say. Hopefully you guys have been loving the videos. Appreciate the fucking support, all the DMs, everything. You guys have been shooting me messages on Instagram. I love you, boys. With that being said, I will catch you guys in the next fucking video.